What's up everyone, Darcblade here with an information video regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. This covers both PC and console versions of the game and is for the week starting the 28th of February 2020. Now this week is quite busy, but that is all thanks to a seasonal event returning to the PC version of Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Console versions only have a normal week this week, but we'll talk about this seasonal event more when we get to the PC section of this video. But let's move on to talk about the console version of Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Now in terms of miscellaneous news, there are only really two bits. Firstly, there are a few new event quests this week, which I'll cover in depth in the event quest section, and on top of that, take part in the Steamworks minigame at least once this week in order to get yourself a Celestial Wyverian print for the Overdrive bonus. But let's move over to talk about the various limited bounties we have on console this week. First of all is a general Coral Highlands limited bounty to clear 2 quests in this specific location, and it can be at any rank, and for doing so you'll get research points and some armor spheres. Next is an ecology survey to hunt Piscine Wyvern. We have to hunt 2 of these fish wyvern at any rank, and for doing so you'll get research points, some armor sphere plus, and a first Wyverian print. Next is an ecology survey, Tempered Monster Hunt. We have to hunt down 2 tempered monsters at either high or master rank, and they can be any threat level. And for doing so you'll get research points, some hard armor spheres, a gold Wyverian print that can be used at the Elder Melder in exchange for various monster gems, and a golden egg that can be sold for Zenny. This is also the last limited bounty you have access to if you haven't upgraded to Iceborne yet. But if you have, you'll also have a general Hoarfrost Reach limited bounty to clear 2 quests in this specific location at master rank. And for doing so you'll get research points, some heavy armor spheres and a silver egg. Next is an ecology survey to hunt Zenoga. We have to hunt one of these fanged wyvern at master rank, and for doing so you'll get research points, some king armor spheres and another golden egg. And then finally is the general limited bounty to complete all of this week's other limited bounties, and for doing so you'll get research points and a Celestial Wyverian print that can be used at the Elder Melder in exchange for various monster mantles. So those are all the limited bounties we have on console this week. Not the hardest bunch, but it's going to take a while to get everything done. But considering we have a week to do it, it's not that big an issue. But let's move over to talk about the various event quests we have. Now as always, I will go into detail about the master rank event quests, but simply list off the high and low rank ones. This is because there is a dedicated video elsewhere on the channel going into detail about all the high and low rank event quests we have on Monster Hunter World, so check that out if any pique your interest. But as for the master rank quests, first of all is the Lord of the Underworld Beckons, a 1-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 1 or higher. This has players collecting and delivering 20 underground fruit from the Rotten Vale. Nothing too special about rewards from this quest, it's one for beginners. Next is a Bunch of Sticks in the Mud, a 1-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 4 or higher. This has players taking on 2 Bambaro in the Wildspire Waste. Again, nothing too special about rewards, although you get bonus hunter rank and master rank points, as well as it being a decent quest to farm Bambaro materials. Next is When the Swift Meets the Roar, a 3-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 9 or higher. This was an event quest that was first introduced last week that has players taking on a Tigrex and Naga Kuga in the arena. And for completing this quest you'll get quite a few ancient face stones that can be appraised into decorations. Next is the Desert Dash, a 4-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 13 or higher. This has players taking on a Tigrex and Black Diablos in the Wildspire Waste. Again, nothing too special about rewards for this quest except for bonus hunter rank and master rank points. Next is the Winter Blues, a 5-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 21 or higher. This has players taking on a Velkhana and Namiel in the Coral Highlands. Again, you'll get bonus hunter rank and master rank points for completion, and this is one to consider if you want to farm large Elder Dragon gems. Next is Talk About a Party Fowl, a 5-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 19 or higher. This has players taking on a Seething Basil Juice in the special arena, and for completing this quest you'll get quite a few armor spheres that can be used to upgrade your armor. Next and new is Symphony of the Coral, a 6-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 24 or higher. This has players taking on a Paolumu, Coral Puke Puke, Legiana, Ebony Dogoron, and Zenoga in the Coral Highlands. And for completing this quest there's an increased chance at finding these monsters at the small or large gold crown size. Next, and another new one, is The Wrath of Thunder Descends, a 6-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 24 or higher. This has players taking on a Tempered Zenoga in the Ancient Forest. And for completing this quest you'll get quite a few carved phase stones that can be appraised into more decorations, and these are normally rarer decorations. Not the rarest, but you can definitely come away with some of the rarer jewels from this quest. Anyway, next is Moonlit Howl, a 6-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 24 or higher. This has players taking on a Zenoga in the Coral Highlands. Nothing too special about this quest, except for bonus hunter rank and master rank points, as well as it being a event quest to take on if you're low on Zenogre investigations. Next is The Scars Tell the Whole Story, a 6-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 24 or higher. This has players taking on a scarred Yangaruga in the ancient forest. Again, nothing too special about rewards except for bonus hunter rank and master rank points, as well as this being an event quest to take on if you haven't accessed scarred Yangaruga yet by leveling up the ancient forest region of your guiding lands. And finally is Wolf Out of Hell, a 6-star master rank quest that again requires hunters to be master rank 24 or higher. This has players taking on a Stygian Zenogre in the Elder's Recess. Again, nothing too special about rewards except for bonus hunter rank and master rank points, but this is also a way to access Stygian Zenogre if you're low on investigations that feature the monster. So there we have it, those are all the master rank event quests we have on console this week. But what about the low and high rank event quests? Well, firstly, for low rank quests, we have Yuku with that, and that is the only low rank one this week. But for high rank, we have the Fury of Eldorado, which is Arch-Tempered Kulftaroth. We have the Triple Threat Throwdown, Rolling with the Uragon, the Coral Waltz, the Deathly Quiet Curtain, which is Arch-Tempered Valhazak, a Whisper of Whitemane, which is Arch-Tempered Kirin, and Relish the Moment. Now, I have been asked why do I mention if they are Arch-Tempered monsters or not. Well, it's because some of the layered armors out there require tickets from the Arch-Tempered event quests, so it's just pointing it out. But that's about it for console this week. Not the busiest of weeks for console players out there, but with the introduction of the 2 new event quests, especially the Wrath of Thunder Descends, there is stuff for console players to farm this week. But let's move on to talk about this PC version of Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Now, over on PC, things are completely different as they have access to a seasonal event. Basically, they have access to the Holiday Joyfest and Winter Starfest. The Holiday Joyfest is going on in Celiana, and the Winter Star is going on in Astera. PC players should have already experienced the Winter Starfest before, but this is the first time they're getting the Holiday Joyfest. Console players have already had access to the Holiday Joyfest, which was made available to them over Christmas. But what's it all about? Well, the Holiday Joyfest is a Chinese New Year themed seasonal event. During it, players will get double lucky vouchers for their login bonuses, as well as Winter Star tickets, Star Fireworks, Joyful tickets, and Snowmen. These of course can all be used to craft various armor sets, including the new Oolong armor set. This will increase the chance of players getting VIP Joyful tickets for taking on various activities in Monster Hunter World, which will allow them to craft the layered armor version of the Oolong set. These can also be used to craft various cute pendants, armor for your palico, and decorations for your room. On top of that, the gathering hubs will be decked out in various holiday decorations, and the NPCs wearing seasonal outfits. Your Poogie and Handler will also get new outfits for the Holiday Joyfest, so don't forget to go to the gathering hub in Celiana at least once to claim them. There'll also be daily limited bounties that can reward you with various tickets, snowmen and fireworks. There'll be sales on in Astera, a new platter in the canteen, and players will also have access to pretty much all the event quests, at least on PC. In fact, PC actually gets some new event quests with the Holiday Joyfest, which we'll talk about in a moment. Finally, players will also be able to earn melding tickets from the Steamworks that can be used at the Elder Melder via Guild Alchemy to craft various decorations. So there is lots to do. But let's move on to talk about the Day 1 limited bounties PC players have today. First is a Field Research Event limited bounty to complete 2 event quests. They can be done at any rank, and for doing so you'll get research points, an Advanced Armor Sphere, Winter Star ticket and Star Fireworks. Next is a General Ancient Forest limited bounty to clear 2 quests in this specific location at any rank, and for doing so you'll get research points, a Hard Armor Sphere, Winter Star ticket and more Star Fireworks. Next is an Ecology Survey to slay Elder Dragon. We have to hunt down 2 of them at either high or master rank, and for doing so you'll get research points, some Hard Armor Sphere, Winter Star tickets and even more Star Fireworks. This is also the last limited bounty you'll have access to if you haven't upgraded to Iceborne yet, but if you have, you'll also have an Ecology Survey to hunt Nightshade Paolumu. You have to hunt one of these Flying Wyvern at master rank, and for doing so you'll get research points, a Heavy Armor Sphere, Joyful ticket and Snowmen. Next is an Ecology Survey to slay Black Veil Valhazak. We have to hunt down one of these Elder Dragons at master rank, and for doing so you'll get research points, some Heavy Armor Spheres, Joyful ticket and some more Snowmen. And then finally is the General Limited Bounty to complete all of today's other limited bounties, and in doing so you'll get research points, a King Armor Sphere, Joyful ticket and more Snowmen. So those are all the limited bounties we have today. Not too hard, but unfortunately it's going to take more than 2 event quests to get everything done. But there are a lot of event quests out there, including some new ones, at least for PC. These new event quests on PC include Duffel Duty, a 1-star master rank quest that requires hunters to be master rank 4 or higher. This has players collecting and delivering 8 Duffel Penguin from the Hoarfrost Reach, and for completing this quest you'll get materials to craft the fuzzy Duffel Penguin Mask Alpha headgear. Next is Paolumu Lullabies, a 2-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 6 or higher. This has players taking on a small gold crown nightshade Paolumu in the arena. This event quest is celebrating the Year of the Rat. Anyway, for completing this, you'll get quite a bit of Zenny as your reward via the reward money, as well as items that can be sold for Zenny. Anyway, next is Scores of Ore, a 4-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 17 or higher. This has players taking on a Tempered Brachydios in the Elder's Recess, and for completing this quest, you'll get materials that can be used to craft the Pickaxe Longsword, as well as its upgrade. Anyway, next up is a Chillin' Entrance, a 5-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 20 or higher. This has players taking on a Black Valval Hazak and Velkana in the Ancient Forest. And for completing this quest, you'll get materials to craft the Sealed Dragoncloth Alpha headgear. This is an awesome anime scarf that is quite customizable, but unfortunately, currently, at the moment, there is no layered version of this scarf, but I'm sure there'll be one eventually. Anyway, next up is Razzled, Frazzled and Dazzled, a 6-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be Master Rank 24 or higher. This has players taking on a Rajang in the Wildspire Waste. Nothing too special about rewards except for bonus hunter rank and master rank points, as well as it being a way to access Rajang if you don't have many investigations for the monster. Next is Scars Tell the Whole Story, a 6-star Master Rank quest that requires hunters to be again Master Rank 24 or higher. This has players take on a Scarred Yangaruga in the Ancient Forest. And for completing this quest, you'll get bonus hunter rank and master rank points, as well as it being a way to access Scarred Yangaruga without having to at first level up the Ancient Forest region of your guiding lands. And then finally is Muscle Monkey Madness, a 6-star Master Rank quest that again requires hunters to be Master Rank 24 or higher. This has players taking on 2 Rajang in the arena. And for completing this tough quest, you'll get materials to craft the Buff Body Alpha armor set, which is a very DPS focused armor set that makes your hunter look like a bodybuilder. So there we have it, those are all the new Master Rank event quests that came with the Holiday Joy Fest. As I mentioned, you also have access to pretty much all the previous Master Rank event quests, so there is too much to list off. There is a dedicated video elsewhere on the channel if you want to check it out, and there is also a separate video if you're interested in taking part in any of the low or high rank event quests. But that's about it for all the activities we have this week. But before I go, a quick question. When it comes to the daily limited bounties, I normally do daily videos. However, I normally only do these when both systems are experiencing daily limited bounties. However, if PC players would still find them interesting or useful, I'll gladly do them. So leave a comment down below if you still want daily limited bounties for the Holiday Joy Fest. And until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing you an information video regarding this week's limited bounties and event quests in Monster Hunter World. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.